Welcome to my class. I am Pamela Jasmine. Today I am going to take the MCQs of water resources. First question. The structure that recharge the groundwater aquifers using rainwater. Dug wells, bore wells, recharge trenches and recharge pits. The canals which are taken out directly from the rivers without constructing any barrage or dams. Inundation canals. A deeper well at a depth of 20 to 30 meters from which water is lifted up with the help of power-driven pumps. Tube well. An underground water stream that is saturated with water and transmits water readily. Aquifer, which is the main source of irrigation in the crystalline soil areas of Deccan Plateau. Tank irrigation, the method by which water is lifted from wells with a partly submerged vertical wheel with buckets attached to the rim. Persian wheel method. Name the 3 cropping seasons of India. Kharif, Rabi and Zaid. The activity of direct collection of rainwater that can be stored for direct use or to recharge groundwater. Water harvesting. What is the primary source of water? Rainwater. What is the percent of fresh water available to us in rivers, lakes and streams? 0.03%. 2 causes of lowering water table. Overexploitation of underground water, the loss of vegetation. Which states in India have vast surface of water resources in the form of lagoons and lakes? Odisha, Kerala and West Bengal. The entire range of natural waters that occur on the earth and are of potential use to living beings. Water resource. What does brackish mean? Salty. The surface which receives rainwater directly. Catchment. The process of watering of agricultural plants through artificial means. Irrigation. What are conduits? The pipelines that carry rainwater from the catchment to the harvesting system. The crops which occupy the largest areas in India which are dependent on the monsoon rains. Kharif crops. Which is exclusively irrigated crops. Zaid or summer crops. Which crops are grown on the soil moisture which is left after the harvest of Kharif crops. Rabi. When do grain crops require more water? During the time earheads are formed. Which is the oldest tank built in India? The grand ancient tank built across the Kaveri river. Cherrapunji receives about 11,000 mm of annual rainfall but suffers from acute shortage of drinking water. Why? Rainfall in India occurs in short spells of high intensity. The process of water harvesting in which rainwater falling on a roof is diverted through drain pipes to the storage containers. Rooftop rainwater harvesting. The watershed development project started by the central government. Haryali. The efficient management and conservation of both the surface and groundwater resources. Watershed management. A pit excavated into the ground, lined with a brick or stone wall with openings at regular intervals. Recharge pit. A bored hole of up to 30 cm diameter drilled in the ground to a depth of 3 to 10 cm. Percolation pit. Who proclaimed dams as a temple of modern India? Jawaharlal Nehru. How is fresh water being renewed? Through hydrological cycle. What percentage of the Earth's surface is covered with water? 75%, that is 3/4. Name any two states which utilize groundwater resources at an alarming rate. Punjab and Haryana. Mention any two primitive methods of irrigation. Wells and tanks. Which is the main source of irrigation in North India? Tube wells. Name any two states where well is the main source of irrigation. Punjab and Uttar Pradesh. Name two districts of Rajasthan irrigated by Indira Gandhi Canal. Jaisalmer and Barmer. Name any two traditional rain harvesting method. The Kuhals of Jammu and Kuls of Himachal Pradesh. Name any two states where rooftop water harvesting is most common. Meghalaya and Rajasthan. Which type of irrigation is called overhead irrigation? Sprinkler irrigation. Type of flood irrigation in which the water poured on the field is directed to flow through narrow channels dug between the rows of crops. Furrow irrigation. What is Kul? The rainwater storing mechanism or the water receptacle in western Himalayas. It is a circular tank. Why? Most of the South Indian states are not suitable for canal irrigation. South Indian regions are rocky and most of the rivers are non-perennial. What is tanka? Underground tanks for storing water. Name any two states in India which suffer acute water shortage. Rajasthan and Gujarat. Shortage of water as compared to its demand. Water scarcity. State one measure that the government should adopt to handle water crisis. Rainwater harvesting. The wells formed by any natural phenomena and not protected by lining their walls. What are they? Unlined wells. Name two modern methods of irrigation which became very popular. Drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation. It became popular because these are water saving techniques. Development of irrigation is a must for the growth of Indian economy. Water is a must for commercialization of agriculture. What depends dry farming? Moisture conservation and judicious use of available water for irrigation. Which are the arid regions of India? Saurashtra, Kutch region of Gujarat, parts of Punjab and Haryana, and western half of Rajasthan. Canal irrigation leads to the ground around it become unproductive. This is due to waterlogging. Which soil needs less irrigation? Clayey soil, that is black soil. What type of irrigation is suitable in dry regions? Drip irrigation. Name the two states which are involved in Krishna-Godavari dispute. Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. That's all. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. God bless.